Hey guys! This is the 9th part to facts about my Lionhead cross rabbit Sandy's personality. Number 1. There is a closet in my front room that Sandy is in, and sometimes Sandy goes into the closet. There was one time a few years ago where we couldn't find her for like half an hour or so, and then we found her in the closet. Number 2. I have mentioned in previous videos how Sandy lives in the front room of my house and is not allowed to go to the other side of my house, and how she has done just that, gone to the other side of my house like the bedrooms or the kitchen. The update to that is that in the last few months, her mischievous behavior regarding this hasn't really been an issue. She hasn't even attempted to go out of the front room in months now, which is honestly kind of convenient, considering how annoying it is to have to go through the effort of getting her back into the front room. Number 3, I made a community post, and I'll show it on screen now. This is in reference to her being defensive over the sofa. While I am often fearful to sit on the sofa without the gate being there to prevent her from jumping on it, in recent times, specifically the last few months or so, she hasn't been defensive over the sofa or nipped anyone that much. Number 4. Sandy will often jump on the sofa from the green chair. Before she does this, she will often bounce around. Number 5. One of my family members often plays video games in the front room, and whenever they have a boss battle, Sandy will not only nip them, but climb on top of the sofa and stand right between my family member's head. She seems to pick up on the fact that boss battles are challenging, and that you really have to focus to complete them successfully. For anyone who cares, they play Dark Souls, which apparently is a very difficult video game. I can't say for sure since I don't play it myself, but that could change in the future sometime. Number 6. Sandy flops quite frequently. Contrary to what I said in Signs Your Rabbit is Happy, Sandy often flops more than once a day, sometimes even 3 to 4 times a day. For most rabbit owners, when their rabbit does this for the first time, they think that their rabbit has died, and then they learn that their rabbit was actually in a total state of bliss. Contrary to that worry that rabbit owners often have at first, we knew that she was in a total state of bliss when she flopped for the first time, even though we didn't even know what it was called at first. Number 7. Judging by how Sandy tends to follow things by sound, Sandy likely doesn't have the best vision. She does have vision, just not the best vision. Number 8. A pet store that we know shut down recently. We have contact with one of the employees who now cuts animals' nails. She and her husband went into my house, and she was able to successfully clip her nails, but it wasn't without some trouble. When she tried to pick Sandy up, she panicked. She was able to cut her front toenails, but her back toenails was a whole new level of difficulty. Sandy jumped out of her arms, so she had to pick her up again, and with the help of her husband, she was able to cut Sandy's back toenails. 2 hours after her nails were clipped, Sandy peed on one of my family members, and it looked intentional. This could have been revenge for her nails being clipped. Number 9. There are 2 places where treats are kept. Under the sofa, and in a big container that has a lid that you take on and off. One time when I was home alone and on the sofa, she managed to open the container of treats. I caught her in the act and moved the container of the treats, which may I mention was really heavy, to a different room, which was the kitchen. When she got the lid off, it was really loud because the lid is made out of wood, and the floor is also made of wood, and it hit the floor. Thank you for watching this video, and bye!